this is a perfect example. As I said here, we can put super fit athletes, Olympic athletes on the board with people who everything's perfect and it looks good. We're also going to put Lynn, who is a housewife, the mother of 2 children, who is, as I said to you, a television broadcaster. And she has very, very poor hamstring flexibility, which creates a lot of activity in her lower back, and it will translate up into her thoracic spine and create neck tension and poor posture. And the idea is, if you're looking at the board and looking at the slant board, you see when her legs are extended, her heels are lifting. So it just shows that there's poor inflexibility. People do stretching and the stretch muscle groups. To me personally, stretching is a waste of time unless it's done properly. Now, people are going to give up with that. Research it yourself, I'm not going to give you the answers, but individual muscle stretching doesn't work. It's not functional. If it is, you wouldn't have much injuries. But if we ask Lynn now to stand up straight, and we keep her posture, her knees straight, and we just ask her to stand straight like so, straight away you can see she'll fall back in a little position where she's going like that. And what we got to do is practice. If you look now, she's in dorsiflexion with her feet, so she's engaging her ankles. By engaging her ankles, she's also engaging her Achilles tendon, her calf muscles, her hamstrings, and her lower back. When she bends back down again, she's quite comfortable. Now what we got to do is, you can see after a couple of seconds of standing, and this is not prepped, Lynn's legs are starting to straighten out a bit. She feels a lot more freer in her flexibility. Now what we can do is ask her now to just hold onto the board, please, and now pull back, your hips back and hold a stretch. Now she's engaging her paraspinal muscles. Ask her then to drop her head. Now she's elongating her paraspinal muscles. And straight away in this stretch, she's stretching her shoulders, her back, her glutes, her hamstrings, her calves, her Achilles tendon, and also her transverse arch, where a lot of people that take up front running get heel spurs, they get fasciitis, pains under their feet, tight knees, tight lower back. The list goes on and on and on. Now we can ask Lynn, after it's the first time Lynn has been on this board, there's no prepping on it or anything like that, we can now ask Lynn to stand back up straight again. And you can see straight away she has more comfort. When we started first, I held her back. Now I don't have to. That is what we call fascia tightness and fascia restriction. Fascia is the endless web. It's like clothing. If you pull from here, you get tension the whole way up the body. If you pull from here, you get tension the whole way down the body. So it's proximal or distal from where the tightness is, but fascia is continuously through the whole body. And if you can stretch your fascia lines, you will recruit relaxation, you'll relax the nervous system, you'll improve blood supply, and you'll feel better. Thank you.